Something, 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 Dragunity, something, something, market changes. Make sure you guys smash the link crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out more Oz content. And we've now restocked Bonanza for you guys. If there is something that you are wanting from this set, now remember this set had a lot within the nostalgia pool, and as you can see, some of the best-selling cards in this set have been actually just the cheapest. And it's actually kind of a good thing to see, you know, nostalgic cards are absolutely very widely available. So please do check out Kong's discount code MCO40. Will save you on your purchase for anything that you're going to need over here. So let's start things off here with the Book of Lunar Eclipse. Now, I talked about this card a very long time ago because it was very much a supplemental sort of card that you could use back in the day in case you didn't want to lose to having your Book of Eclipse being ashed. Well, people in Genesis format kind of started to look at this card underneath a different microscope and started to see, well, hey, this is a discard one. Hey, this allows me to basically go after two cards. I mean, it has to be two. It can't be up to two. So that's like the only downside. Like if you're going to only leaves one monster on the field, you won't be able to use this because you'd have to be able to book one of your own in order for this to resolve. But I mean, 75, 90, $200 back here? Like, you've not had a sale since the 28th, but that's fine. The damage has already been done on this. Now, you know, we do get to mosey on down here to the Lightning Overdrive version of this. Actually, do we have... This thing has the super printing, which has 241, and it does look like for our secret rare version, secret rares were pretty much destroyed off the market. You have one cheap listing here from Olympus, and then you really start to head on up that $3 to $4 mark. So I'm not too happy to see this. Yeah, I mean, you've had sales within the last day or so. So this isn't just an abnormality sort of thing, but yes, a lot of impact with Genesis format tech choices really taking the helm out here with a lot of this. So Dragunity got their final card. Yes, I know. It's great. But it also appears that Dragunity Gators are doing his job here. Holy crap, man. 12 listings on this thing as we head on up to the $29 mark. I didn't think I would see a day where, you know, he would be bought out, but I guess it does make sense. Hello, Queen Digin. Glad to see you're here. Phalanxes from DT03 are $24. Dux is $8. Remus is still holding at 4, which is not bad. Barca still coming in at 4, which is not bad. Gables, still not too terrible. OG Varianas, or Vijayjs, still coming in pretty well. Okay, Ascalons are still at under 2s. It's actually not bad. It looks like Dragunity Glows down to 50 listings. Romulus, he's got plenty of printings. He shouldn't be causing too many problems. Pilus here has got 7 listings. That's kind of strange. I have not seen any... I know Dragunity is like a deck that a lot of people want to play and they want to combo up with, but I've not seen real talk about this. 3-print Phalanx from the 2020 Kaiba set's 55 cents. So it looks like, judging by the first couple of pages here within the Dragunity stuff, that there really isn't anything too crazy to worry about. I mean, you do have the reprint of Gable or Gatorge. I mean, he's like 40 cents. So you're not going to be losing out too much. It's going to be when you start to get into those like select rarities that you're really going to start to have those problems. Yeah, first 6 pages of Dragunity, we saw what we needed to see. So I'm going to revisit this because I was asked this in the comment section the other day. Hey, Robbie, I have Azalea. Should I be wanting to drop this right now? So here's the thing. We have already seen a little bit of a decline. I mean, you were $32, $33. You dropped down to about $29 to $30 at the moment. It's not a terrible drop. You are still 4.5 months away from this because you've got December, January, February, March. and then the back end of this. So, I mean, you're still looking about 4 months. This card still sells very consistently. I mean, you've got $36 copies here that have actually come and rotated through. This is not a off-of-the-wall occurrence that, you know, for a card that a lot of people need for the next 4 months, I think you're safe right now. You got a little bit of play time with this, so you're not really doing too bad, honestly. Amazoness Princess. Well, first of all, the question is, why is the Speed Duel version down here suddenly, you know, it's PSR for 9 listings? I mean, let's take a look at the rest of these. Speed Duel Battle City versions, 37 listings. One thing that you're going to have to kind of pay attention to is, while the format has kind of been put away and is kind of, you know, just dusting off in a corner, these versions of these cards are not getting prints anymore, people. It's not a good time to see this. So if you're wondering why certain versions of these cards are kind of spiking up, it's all about availability. If they're not within the market or they're not really a place that we can get them, of course they're going to start to drop down. So we'll probably be looking at a lot more random Speed Duel stuff over time. Soul Servant. You know, this is very interesting because Magical Heroes, $11. Come up here to the Legendary Collection version. Secret Rare of this, still $3. I see I can't catch the net with the other versions of these. A couple of these, I guess a couple days ago, sold at some abnormality amount. Yeah, you had some sell at $30 a piece, which it might have just been a collector or something, but seeing Soul Servant at these price points, you know, we also have the QCR of this, which is pretty much maintained $36 to $40 for most of its life. The Platinum, on the other hand, is pretty much slotted itself. It's really funny because all 3 of the lower rarity versions of this are all hitting about the same numbers. Like, you're not seeing anything off of the wall too crazy bad for that. So, interesting little Dark Magician reminder. I know people are like, oh my god, you know, these Dark Magician mains, you know, they don't exist. Well, strange thing, because, you know, these cards, strange that they're selling. Strange that they're selling quite often. Your haha PSA card of the day. This PSA 3 is on the market for $40. I don't know why they think that a PSA 3 Unlim starter deck Kaiba is worth $40, but interesting. Rage Rose Witch. So these have been repopulating. Same thing with the Bramble Rose Dragon. A lot of people just want to keep an eye on this and see, you know, is there going to be an opportunity to pick up higher rarity again? I don't know, but you can get the low rarity for $1. So I don't really think that's too bad. You've also got the Blackluster Soldier, the Soldier of Chaos. You know, this thing is still expensive for the Ghost Rare, man. You have 11 listings, $62. And then if you want a near mint, you have to pay $145. I'm not spending $145 for this. Like, that's so unrealistic. Also, OTS Blue Eyes and OTS 20 in general. $60, by the way, for light plays for this. How the mighty have fallen. But what I wanted to talk about down here is how cheap the other 2 ultimate rares are. As Amina Elia Sylvia has dropped down to $4, and you can buy Chamber Dragon Maids. Oh, down here at 3s. Under 3. The Chaos Star Source is worth more than an Ultimate Chamber Dragon Maid. If you've been wanting to pick up Ultimate Chamber Dragon Maids, they're $3, people. I wouldn't even feel bad about picking those up myself. Teller Knight. Hello, Ptolemaeus. I just wanted to look at this. $23, because you do have that new Teller Knight stuff coming. Ultimate rares are definitely the talk of the town, like usual. But, I mean, they're $7 on up to $10. Not all that surprised to see the little bit of movements on these. The QCRs from Stupid Monstrous Revenge, they still continue up to the $24 mark. Okay. Also, quick shout out here to Gundam Duel Impact. Looking at the market, boxes of this set have actually dropped down to $160. Epion being one of your more expensive cards, but I mean, within the scale of this set, things have gotten a lot cheaper. Obviously, all of your rare pluses and things. The Barbados has dropped down to $23 as more listings populate. But I can finally say that I think Gundam has become a more cheaply available card game. These are 15s. Everything else in this set, except for, you know, like obviously the LR pluses and the Quibbly, everything drops down pretty quickly. So dare I say, Gundam's becoming affordable for set 2? That's amazing to hear. So please, comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and I will see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.